Hey, Tony Gasson's here. Now I only have 47 minutes to my coaching call, but wanting to pop on and do this here. Somebody put the question in the community. I didn't see it until today. It looked like it was from 3 days ago. And good little question. And I have got this question, I feel like a few times in the last couple weeks. And this is something that it's probably not as deep as y'all think it is, just kind of one of those things. But before we get going, remember the link is in the description. So if you ain't bought you a piece of this here channel revenue, go on in there, check that out, read all the information. Got a whole video over there. I think it's 6 or 7 minutes. Watch that, get that in your spirit. And back to the topic at hand. Why does a man ask for pictures after y'all just met? So what you have to realize is when you meet a man in person, he's looking at you, but he's not really looking at you. He's looking through you, and his heart is beating as fast as a Lamborghini. He is as nervous as he has ever been. And he's not really processing what he's looking at. He also is not picking up on the finer details of you. So when he asks you for a picture, it's honestly so he can sit and stare at you for as long as he can. And he will stare at you and try to take you all the way in. He want to take you all the way in. It's almost like just kind of usurping you all the way. Like he getting you in his bone marrow. He looking at you so hard and so long. He looking at the texture of your skin. He counting the pores on your cheeks, on your nose. He counting to the wrinkles in your lips. He looking the wrinkles in your eye, the bags under your eye. He looking at your teeth. He looking at your hair. He looking for tracks. He looking for glue. He looking for lace front. He looking at the texture of your hair. He looking for Sealy from the color purple. He looking for Eva Mendes, Sanaa Lathan, Whoopi Goldberg. He really taking in that texture. He looking into your eyes. He looking to see if you have a certain eye gate, a certain eye, if you have a what they would call a cockeye. I'm not saying that in a derogatory term. I'm not sure the clinical term of it. If you got astigmatism, he trying to see a cataract. If you got a cataract, he looking for a gap. He looking for any brown on your teeth. He looking at your ears. Do they poke out your hair? Do they poke out, if your hair laid down, is a little piece of ear sticking out? That let him know that you have a set of ears on you that you're hiding. He looking at your throat to see if he see an Adam's apple. He looking for a little poke of an Adam's apple to see if you was a transvestite. He looking at your throat skin. He trying to see if you done lost weight, if you got extra skin. If you send him a full body picture, if he asks for a full body picture, he looking at your breasts. He looking at your belt line, your stomach. He measuring the stomach to the thighs, to the booty, to see if you had a BBL. He looking at your calves. He trying to see if your calves is muscle or if it's not muscle. He looking at your ankles. He trying to see how your ankles built. If you got on open toe sandals, he is zooming in on your toes. He looking for bunions or corns, whatever they call. He looking to see if the toes is gripping the ground. He trying to see if they gripping the concrete, push to the front of the heel and gripping concrete. He trying to see that. He looking for cellulite. If you got on a soft type of dress and it's form fitting, or if you got on some tight jeans, he looking for cellulite in the thighs, in the hip dip, on the hip. If a little piece of booty showing, you know, if you turn to the side, he looking to see if he could see cellulite in the booty. He really analyzing you, and he's assessing everything about you. And what you have to realize is the way the male mind works is the male mind has references. And so everything is based off of reference. The reference is the women he grew up around, the school teachers, the church workers. It is the movies he's watched, other women he's dated. If you look like one of his exes and that ex gave him a hard time or it was a traumatic relationship, he's going to hold that against you. You coming in with a strike already. You coming in with a strike. You ain't did nothing to him. You got a strike. If you look like his school teacher and he wanted to sleep with her, now he want to sleep with you. Now you finna get the meat leg that she didn't get. He got to put it on you. That's a goal. It becomes a goal. He is classifying you. You know what they talk about, hard six or whatever. I don't know what it means. He classifying you. Are you a 3? Are you a 4? Are you a 7? A 8? 9 out of 10 times, 9.9 out of 10 times, you're not going to get better than an 8 from any man. Because he have to leave room for Beyonce now. You ain't getting no 10. You ain't getting no 9. You really ain't getting no 9. Because it depends. And I just said Beyonce name just because she a big time celebrity, but it ain't like she, you know, look all that or nothing. It's a lot of everyday women look good as Beyonce, but just get what I'm saying. I ain't trying to say she, whatever. But let's say he got Beyonce at a 10 and he got Nia Long at a 9. Or he got Nia Long at a 10, he got Beyonce at a 9. You ain't getting higher than an 8. So he looking at that, and now where he rank you on the look scale will determine how he treats you. If you're under a 7, you getting asked for money. He's gonna expect you to pay for some dates. He's gonna expect you to give him a loan for his trucking company that he want to start or his lawn care company he want to start. If you under a 7, you're getting asked for a loan. If you over a 7, you're getting the dates paid for. You getting money for your hair and your nails. You getting a little help on your rent. Your kids getting a little birthday money, Christmas money, all that right there. If you are 8, and let's say he happened to give you a 9 or a 10, it's not impossible. It's just a lot of these men today are more red pilled than anything, so they be a little more harsh on the grading when they giving a woman a score. And you definitely getting a score. If he got you under a 6, he expecting sex on the first night. He wants sex immediately, expeditiously. Within the first 2 weeks, he's expecting sex. The lower he sees you, the faster he gonna ask you for sex. The faster he's gonna get into sexual conversation with you. The faster he gonna ask you for some money. The faster he gonna try to use you, get something off of you. Whether that's trying to move in or get some money off of you. And I never forget, I done coached countless women who have given men money within the first 6 months, sometimes within the first couple weeks. And every time that I see it happen, the woman is lower on the look scale than the man. The woman falls outside of the beauty constructs of America. And so therefore she has been overlooked and she hasn't had the attention from the man who are inside the beauty construct. So when she meet a man on online dating, who she feels is handsome or very handsome, she loses her mind and she come off that money. So the only reason why no, I know your mind want to go to, is he using my picture to do AI, to do an AI avatar or AI bot? Yes, it's a possibility, but it's like a 10% chance he doing that, especially if he's a black man over the age of 40. We don't know enough about AI to be doing that. If he's in his 20s, you very well could be finna become a AI OnlyFans woman. You very well could be finna come that. So that's what you got to realize and understand. So you got to be careful about that now. Sending out your pictures. And then two, it's just a weird thing that we do as men. We are observers. Men are very observant. So that picture allows us to just sit and stare, and it allows us to fantasize. So I'm gonna be honest with you. If you okay taking the risk of becoming a OnlyFans avatar, which understanding it's less than a 10% chance for that to happen, sending a man a picture, an appropriate picture, like you got on jeans and a jacket, and you outside, like you going to work or going out to eat or something, TGI Fridays, sending a man a picture, it actually benefits you. Because the more he stares at you, if he think you good looking, the more he falls in love with you. And so what he's gonna do, what we'll do as a man, is we'll take and we'll pull that picture up of you. That's why it's good if you got a phone that have a picture as a contact, and you talking to a man on the phone that you talking to get to know in that way. It's good to have that picture, that profile, and go do the settings to where it shares your picture with your contacts, because that's a good thing for him to have. Because while y'all on the phone, he's staring at your picture. He's staring into your eyes. And so it makes the conversation more personal. And so we do that on coaching sessions, because our coaching sessions by phone. So I have my picture, so at least you know it's me, and it could simulate a real session. If you holding your phone and you looking at your phone, it feel like you actually talking to me. And so that's why, well, I got to be a contact in your phone probably for that to show. I don't know. Or maybe you got to be a contact in my phone. I don't know how it works. But, and so because of that, a lot of my clients, they talk on speakerphone so that they can look at the picture and feel and realize they talking to a real person. Well, the same thing happening in dating relationships. The man is sitting there and staring at your picture while y'all talking, and he taking you in. And that right there, for men, we fall in love. I remember when I met my wife, because she's a starer. She looked real hard. And when I met my wife, I just remember being in her room, in her apartment, and just every time I look up, she was staring at me. And I was like, why is this woman staring at me? I wonder why she take me like that. Like, why is she staring at me like that? And I just realized, so now I know, like with my wife, I can't fake nothing. Like any face I make, any look I make, she know exactly what I'm thinking, exactly what I'm feeling, because she done stared at me so much, and she done associated that face with that feeling. And she know. And I be trying to fake sometimes, trying to hide it. I might be overthinking and trying to not look like it, and she'll be like, what you think about? Like, what you talking about? I ain't think about that. Like, yes, you is. You making the face when you overthinking. And I'm like, man, so humans do that in general. Women do that too, but men, we do that as well. We do that. And so you got to understand, it's really him studying you. Take your little break. Go get your piece of the channel. Especially who asked that question, since your video got answered. Go on, get your piece of the channel. Let that be one of your perks. And remember, that's of the future revenue. So after it activates and it's finalized, everybody gets sorted out, because sometimes people, they'll buy it and they didn't have the funds. And so that's what happened last time. So it was probably, I think it was 12,000 that end up not going all the way through because people hadn't did a charge or whatever and didn't actually have the funds. So make sure, it ain't nothing for you to be stretching like that and stressing yourself now. Don't make it no financial burden. If it ain't affordable, it ain't affordable. You know, it's right now I got deals in my inbox to buy a piece of a company that invests into NFL teams. And it ain't a good time for me. It ain't a good time for me. So I got it. And I could get in, I think, for as low as 50,000. But I just got other stuff going on. And so it's like, understand that. Sometimes we miss the bus. So gotta catch the next one. So don't stress yourself. And so this what I want y'all to realize and understand. It's not that big of a deal. I'm glad y'all asked those questions. I'll be honest with you, some of the questions y'all ask, I get a little chuckle out of, because it's just funny to me that little stuff that is kind of meaningless to us as men is perplexing to y'all. And y'all really be wondering. Like, my biggest video, my most viewed video of all of my youth, all of the deep videos that I have done on YouTube, my most viewed video is how to make a man regret losing you. Y'all have reduced my career to a gimmick. How to make a man regret losing you is my most viewed video. Not how to heal after a breakup, how to break a soul tie, none of that. Oh my goodness, look at Cat Williams. Y'all gotta forgive him. Well, here I got my laundry and everything in here. I got to put up when my wife get home. So y'all give me, I got my dry cleaning in here, got my laundry in there, everything. But Cat Wing had that hat on down here like this, like I showed y'all the other day. So that's what you got to realize and understand, is you going to have to not stress over that kind of stuff. And I'm going to tell y'all something that I know y'all thinking about. I'm going to tell y'all something I know y'all thinking about. What y'all thinking about, I'm going to watch this Cat Williams show because he got his hat pulled down too far. And so I'm doing my seminar in the comedy club in San Diego. The link is in my old description boxes. I might try to add it to this one. It's not a comedy show, but it is being recorded. If y'all coming in, if you're in California, come on out. Wherever you at in California, go on, book your flight so it get it a little cheaper. Come on in that Friday or that Saturday and get it a little cheaper. Or drive on in, bring some friends, because it's 4 shows, got 4 shows. So I'm getting it recorded. If y'all come in there and fake laugh and like I might not even be saying nothing. We might be talking about, Pythagorean theorem, and just get old good belly laugh, and then we could sell that as a comedy special. Because comedy is terrible. Like, the comedians is terrible. Like, a lot of stuff they say, like 90% of comedians is terrible, and the stuff they be saying don't be funny. So it's like, as long as we just get us some fake laughs, I probably could sell that to Netflix as a comedy show. And so if the person who agreed to film it is watching this, keep that in mind. And let's see what we could do. And well, I sell it to Tubi. Tubi might give me 10 grand for it. So think about that right there. And y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, not everything about a man is meant to be understood. I get a lot of questions of women saying, Tony, what does this mean? And the answer is nothing. Nothing. Like, y'all stop worrying about stuff that has no consequence. Like, don't worry about the stuff that means nothing. Don't worry about it. Trust me. Trust me when I tell you. Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. And y'all gotta forgive me because I'm showing y'all how Cat Williams had that hat on. My wife gonna be mad with me. Man, you ain't had the clothes put up and you did that. Y'all forgive me. That be stuff women be caring about that men don't be caring about. So listen to me. Get that right there in your spirit. Realize and understand that right there. And I'm going to tell y'all something else. Stop living in fear. Stop living in fear. Because that's what's holding y'all back. And I'm going to tell you who is really, well, it's holding back. I would say I don't really get that fear from white women. And it could be rightfully so, just because in America, white is right. And so it's not as much trauma for white women in America, although they've had their, their fair share of what they done went through. But black and brown women are very fearful on average. Like, I talked to so many. I was talking to a client yesterday, and don't nobody know you, sister, so don't worry about it. Use you as an example. And she's a chiropractor. And I was telling her that, and she want to leave her job. And I say, well, you ought to become a chiropractor, an in-home chiropractor for people, for wealthy people. And one of her fears was she's fearful of going to somebody's house and not knowing what they'll do to her. And it's like, nothing. Like, they more scared of you coming in their house than you are going to their house. It's really, they are the more vulnerable person because you're coming to their house and your brother could be a robber. Your husband could be a robber. And now you know their address and you know all of the expensive items they have in their house. And you know exactly where they live. You now know how to get in their neighborhood. They most scared of you. And you could be a serial killer chiropractor. They most scared of you than you should be of them. Because they don't, it's one of those things to where they don't know. They already anticipating you having a gun on you, mace on you, because they know you thinking like that. So that's what you have to realize and understand, that same fear that'll stop you from building your mobile business is the same fear that'll stop you from sending your potential husband a picture of you that he can sit and stare at and fall in love with. And so that's what kind of covers that gap of time. And if you send him a picture and you got clothes on, it's one thing if you sending a man nudes. That's what you should never do. Never do that. Never. unless you want that to end up on the World Wide Web and that to be all over the place, never send no nudes. And if you send nudes, it have to be in WhatsApp, and it can't even be that if he got 2 phones. And he probably still could save the video. But if you don't really know that man, like if y'all not in love and like you're not his fiance, that man will send that video to his homeboys. Especially if you just met this man. Like within 3 months or something, your picture will be in all his homeboys' phone because he get clout off of that. Hey, look what that H sent me. H, that said the letter H. Y'all know what that stands for. Hey, look what that H sent me. Hey, look what that B sent me. And because y'all got to remember, it take a man a minimum of 2 years to fall in love. And that's for a good man. An average man, it's going to take him 5 years to fall in love. And a lot of men never fall in love. I would venture to say right now, 50% of men don't fall in love. They won't let themselves fall in love. God bless his soul. I don't know what Cat Williams got on. Boy, this man ain't dressed like somebody's uncle. Oh, my goodness. This man got on a matching 2-piece set, short set, with knee-high Nike socks, with high-top Nike Dunks, with a American flag hair cover, and a big old hat on top of it. And it looked like he got the hairspray, the hair dye in the under lip hair. Because you know he's too old to have all black beard, and I got white in mine. He older than me. So it looked like he up there with the dye. It's like, just go ahead and age. Y'all realize the thing about comedians is that they look funny. So it made the joke funny. You notice how you never really seen a handsome comedian? Like that women be like, ooh, he handsome. I mean, maybe y'all said that about Bill Bellamy or something like that, but that's probably why he's not as funny as Lavelle Crawford, you know, or Bruce. So it's like, y'all wrong. Y'all be laughing at how these comedians look more so than you laughing at what they're coming out their mouth. Y'all wrong for that. And I ain't gonna say nothing else, because some of these people follow me online. But hey, get that through your spirit, and I want you to apply this to some of these other type of things you might be thinking about. Now, clarify with me though. Clarify with me, because some things seem insignificant and they actually do mean something. Some things do mean something and you'll think that it's insignificant, and it's not. So clarify now. Don't just do no sweeping thing of like, oh, nothing means nothing. No, go on, clarify. Go on, clarify. And because that right there, asking for a picture, that definitely means something. Now, if it gets to a situation where your man is, you on a thing to where your man is, this your man, this your fiance, this your husband, and he asks you for something, that's different. Certain type of picture, that's different. He on the road or something like that. But even with that, you got to remember, they seen Gabrielle Union nudes. They seen Megan Good nudes. That while she was with Devon Franklin, they got released. Somebody hacked their iCloud. I can't remember who else iCloud got hacked, but I remember around the same time, Megan Good and Gabrielle Union. I ain't Googled Gabrielle Union's. I think hers was nude. I Googled Megan Good's, and it was her holding her breast like this right here on FaceTime with Devon Franklin, and Devon sitting over there cheesing. And man, that was, I didn't click on the picture and enlarge it or save it or nothing like that because I felt wrong about it. But I just was curious to see what was out there, to see if it was real, because it's like, imagine, I'm thinking to myself like, man, imagine me and my wife send pictures like that to each other, or we on FaceTime doing that. And that's just unnecessary. It's just unnecessary, Devon. Like, what do you need to see that woman breast for on FaceTime? Well, I hear freaking like a terrorist, but like, y'all got to calm down. Like, we grown men, we got to have more self-control now. Come on now, that's unnecessary. Never in my life have I asked my wife to show me no breasts on FaceTime. Like, I can wait till I get home. Like, I don't trust these phones. Like, these people be watching this stuff. Like, come on now. So y'all understand that. And I'm going to tell y'all, ladies, don't do nothing that you uncomfortable with, regardless of what I say. Regardless of what I say, don't do nothing that you uncomfortable with. And the other thing I'm going to say is, don't, y'all forgive me. Open up my text, make sure my wife. Sorry about that. My wife had to text me. What I was going to say? Oh, don't do nothing that you uncomfortable with. Listen to your convictions. And the other thing, get your piece of this here channel revenue. And the third thing is, it keeps slipping my mind. One of my clients texting me. I'm throwing me off. What I was about to say? Oh, stop bending over backwards for these men. It saddens me when I talk to women and I hear the stuff that y'all do for these men. It saddens me. And a lot of times, the man that you're doing it for look like a pit bull throw up. And it saddens me, the stuff that y'all do for these men. It saddens me. It's grossly irreparable. And I don't even know what that means. But it just, stop. Stop bending over backwards. Listen, you don't have to do nothing out the way for a man. You do not have to bend over backwards for no man. Like, we expect the bare minimum. Like, we know that we reaching when we ask for a nude. We know that we reaching when we ask you to cook us dinner, make us lunch, meal prep for us. Let us borrow this, let us borrow that. We know what we doing. We know what we doing. We know we reaching. And so when you oblige, when you oblige, you losing. You losing. So, hey, realize that. Get that in your spirit. Understand that right there. God bless you. Keep your head up. Link in the description. Don't get tired of me saying it. Just come on over there and join me. God bless you, and we'll talk soon.